I was watching. I just switched to Auburn so I can talk to y'all, but y'all winning, so I just can't say much.
Right.
So,
Man, how y'all feeling, man? College football back. How y'all feeling?
I love college. You know me, I love college football. So,
LJ?
I'm just watching it.
You just watching it? I feel you. But before you say anything, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Petty Hours. My name Randall. With me as always, the OG, Dad, and my boy LJ. Y'all go ahead and say what up to these people, man.
So,
what up?
Now, before, because they probably can't hear it, maybe on the TikTok. Now, somebody recently moved up there. So if you hear any, like right now, yeah, because I think he moving some furniture. Her, I don't know. Because it been like that pretty much the entire day. So if I hear a little thumping, I got somebody upstairs that I think they just moved in. So I may hear a lot of noise that I can't control. But, man, college game, man. Dion did it, man. How y'all feeling? He did it.
I mean,
Hold on. Time out, Dad. LJ, what is going on with you? You were drinking water. You look like you about to who's the dude who froze the old white guy on CNN.
you talk about the Speaker of the House?
The Speaker of the House. You just remind me of him because you were like this.
Mitch McConnell.
Mixed him. Dad, you should have saw LJ when the video come. You literally just froze.
I was drinking water.
I was just making sure you okay.
I can't drink the water.
You just froze for a second.
I wanted a
I was just making sure.
You asked the question. I couldn't answer the question.
I was just making sure you okay.
He had to go down the gullet.
What? It had to go down what?
The gullet.
Okay. But Dad, go ahead. I'm sorry. It was just funny what LJ was doing.
Watching the game, like I love what Dion did. I love watching the game. Dion doing his thing.
I'm not clinking glasses when you get out of here. Sorry.
My bad, Dad.
What's going on?
Don't worry about it, Dad. Don't worry about it.
I put the screen up. I don't even know what y'all doing.
Don't worry about it. I'm sorry. Oh Lord.
The man LJ discombobulate over there.
I'm not going even.
But go ahead, Dad.
Shakir Sanders looked amazing. Travis Hunter changed my mind about 4 different times as I was watching the game. Like he was doing his thing.
Right.
That pick he got, he should have had 2 picks. But he dropped the second one. Yeah, he's going to be that dude. Shakir Sanders drops it in a bucket every time. It felt like he only had 8 incompletions or something like that. And most of them were drops.
I think it was 9, but yeah, he ain't had that many.
And like I said, drop him in the bucket. 500 yards passing. Most of my Colorado ever. This is his first game at Colorado.
Right.
So, just killed it.
You right.
On the same token, Colorado defense was bad.
Oh yeah, they bad. But save it for tomorrow, Dad. Hold on. Save it for tomorrow. Save it for your segment. We don't want to get too into it.
Okay.
Save it for tomorrow because we gonna talk about everything that happened today. Because me and LJ watch at Auburn at the same time, so everybody out there, you may see us pin over to the left because I got the Auburn game on. But just save it for tomorrow, Dad, because I don't want.
I want to point out that Bo Nix had 50 points at half.
I don't. You know what? I'm not gonna talk about it because you want me to say it. Like I said, I'm gonna save it for tomorrow because we all know why he's blowing whoever they playing out today. We know why. But save it for tomorrow because I'm gonna go back and forth with you about Bo. Just best believe that. But we got another topic we need to discuss because I just don't know why people don't like this show. So if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, either like 2-3 weeks ago when we was doing either this or the regular podcast. I'm not sure. I don't know how they even came. You know how this came about, LJ?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
The Dragon Ball GT, where Dad talking about he hated it.
Oh, it came up.
How you know how they came about?
No.
You know, Dad, you remember how they came about?
We were probably talking about canon stuff and I don't know.
But it just came out of nowhere, and then it triggered you for some reason, Dad. I don't know why, but me and LJ like it, so
We was talking about anime movies.
we was talking about anime movies. Okay, so me and LJ like it. Dad hate it, so we were like, screw it. Let's just make a video of us talk about it. So Dad, go ahead, man. What's wrong with GT? Why you don't like Dragon Ball
I want to know what
GT?
you think about. I want to know what you think. What's right about GT first?
You wanna start off, LJ?
I mean, I guess I can.
You start off.
I feel like he has a lot of hate for it for no reason.
He does, cause
I understand it's not canon, but it's fine. I mean, there was
Okay, I mean the non-canon stuff is whatever. It's its own thing.
Right.
Dragon Ball has this thing about making shows that are just canon in their own worlds. Like Dragon Ball has literally have its own multiverse. Like it's stupid. There's no need for it, but GT's part of that weird multiverse.
I feel you.
But why do you like it though? That's my question.
I guess.
Obviously, you start off right now. Pick it back.
I guess childhood nostalgia. I don't know.
Childhood.
I just like it. It was just a fun side. I mean, it has all the elements of Dragon Ball that people like: fights, power ups.
My thing is why the majority of the Dragon Ball community hate it. That's my thing.
My understanding is because it's not canon. That's
so people love it or they hate it.
Right.
They love what they love about it is they love Super Saiyan 4. The look of Super Saiyan 4 and how it's completely different than every other look that has it. Credit where credit is due. Super Saiyan 4 does look really good.
Right.
Okay. But that's where you got me. That's the only thing you got me on it. Where do I start? First of all, for no reason they turned Goku to a freaky kid in the first episode. Makes no sense. Because I guess they wanted, from what I read before because the main author of Dragon Ball didn't do it, but they wanted the actor from young Gohan to still be in it. So that's why they put him back as a kid. I don't know. But it was a dumb thing. Put him as a kid, it just nerfed his powers a little bit, but not all the way.
Right.
Gave Vegeta a mustache, which no. No. Have Vegeta look all silly out there. I understand, in the beginning, they were traveling and trying to get the Dragon Balls with Pan, the Trunks, and everything. That was cute until it wasn't. It was boring. The bosses outside of Baby Vegeta, all the main enemies were blah to me. Omega Shenron wasn't all that good. He was more powerful, but I felt Baby was the bigger threat, in my opinion. Yeah, they had the fusion to beat him, and that didn't even work in the end. But it is what it is. The stories weren't great. Nothing was great about the story. And the times this doesn't even make sense. I dare you to try to watch it again and try to piece it together.
I mean, to be fair,
I was about to say
that's Dragon Ball.
I was about to say that.
I'm sorry but take Super out of the equation, which I feel like you could say that about Super as well. everything you just said is a regular Dragon Ball.
I was about to say that. I was like, that's kind of like that's
just
kind of like
Dragon
Dragon Ball.
That's the epitome of Dragon Ball. You don't watch Dragon Ball.
I feel like Dragon Ball Z and especially Super have better storytelling and than GT. To me, GT was just all over the place. To where you had your in Z you had your arcs and it felt more connected. GT didn't feel connected at all. You felt like you were just jumping from one guy to another. To where there's no rhyme or reason how we got there. In GT, in my opinion. So I tried watching it again a few years ago. I was like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, why are we doing it this way? And we're not even talking about fillers, but every anime has fillers, so it is what it is.
I don't know. I just feel like that's too. If you got somebody who had never watched Dragon Ball in their life, and then you make them watch Dragon Ball Z, GT, and then Super, I feel like they would be like, I just watched the same exact thing with the same exact people.
Right.
No, because Super is way better than GT, and Super is a continuation of Z. GT is just. I mean, if we're being real, I'm really mad how they did Oob in GT. We finally get a black character in Dragon Ball outside Mr. Popo, and Oob is just done dirty every chance he gets.
Yeah, they did do him dirty though.
I mean, they did a lot of.
They did everybody dirty. Yeah, you right. They did a lot.
Have we forgotten about what happened to Yamcha? May I mention?
Whoever created Yamcha literally just pure hate Yamcha. Because I don't.
Let's be honest. If we're throwing it out there, what Super did is what GT couldn't do. Super made every character feel like they were important in some way, especially in the Tournament of Power. Like I tell people all the time, Super reminded people that hey, these people are strong too. They're just not God strong like Vegeta and Goku. Like Master Roshi is still strong. Krillin is the strongest human in the world right now. 17, 18 strong as hell. It's just that made people on the God level of Vegeta and Goku.
But wasn't that the whole concept of Super was to reach God Keto? Or am I tripping?
That's something.
No, but that wasn't the point. The point I was making is that the Super did a good job and said, "Hey, these guys ain't no slouches either. They just not they won't be able to go up against the Jirins of the world, stuff like that. You leave that for Goku and them. But if you need just the regular guys, stuff like that, Gohan strong as Piccolo, strong as hell. Master Roshi was putting in work.
I feel you. But I just don't think GT deserves the hate though.
It does.
To me, what you about to say, OJ?
I wasn't going to say nothing. Go ahead.
To me, I like for some odd reason I like GT. And it's gonna be crazy. It's probably gonna blow your head off that. I like GT because of the story for some strange reason. Just because, I ain't gonna lie to you. I hate that Goku, you might as well say the entire time, he was a kid in GT. I hate that they did it that way.
He was a kid unless he was a Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah.
Which made no sense.
Yeah, but I kind of see why they did that because. If I'm not mistaken, he got cursed, and then somebody wished him into a kid, and then they was doing that because at the time, or in GT universe, he was pretty much the strongest, period. And they were like, okay, we gotta nerf Goku some way to destroy the Earth. Let's go get some I think it was Dragon Balls. Let's go get some Dragon Balls to do something.
It was the Red Ribbon Army when they got the Black Dragon Balls.
Right.
That were cursed. And they
wished them to be a kid, yeah.
Right.
So that's pretty, I kind of see why they did that, and then on top of that, you can't deny, or you probably can't, Dad, because you don't like it. But to me, you can't deny. You got Baby, Omega Shenron, then you got the best fusion of all time, Gogeta. They brought in and then the design, and then on top, then the design for Super Saiyan 4, to me, is still the best Super Saiyan design out there, after Master Ultra Instinct.
What?
Actually, I think the design is better than Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, yeah,
no, Super Saiyan 4 looks clean as hell.
right.
That's not the issue I have. It's Super Saiyan 4 is clean as hell, but it's Super Saiyan 4 Goku went up against Ultra Instinct Goku. Ultra Instinct Goku will wipe the floor with Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
Oh yeah, we know that for a fact. Oh yeah.
Before we continue, them people
Bruh,
just
it's been it been like this.
They moving in a castle.
It been like this every day. I mean, all day. It literally, bro. You like a couple hours ago, I legit thought whoever up there finna fall through. On everything.
It sounds like they playing.
Like, how the hell
basketball.
do you walk that hard? I legit thought the roof was about to cave in. Cause bro, what the hell you moving up there?
It's crazy. All right.
Bro, you do you hear how? Come on. I don't know.
I'm right here with you.
Who in the hell walks that hard?
Your neighbor.
I'm sorry, Dad, but it literally feel like whoever up there finna fall through.
So, your roof about to cave in or your ceiling?
I said roof ceiling. I'm sorry, cause I ain't. I'm on the bottom floor.
I'm just wondering.
Yeah, but yeah, it literally.
Are they on the roof playing? That's kind of dangerous. The roof moving on the roof.
I don't know what they doing. They doing. Something.
That's just a hammer. They just hammering something. But earlier, it felt like they full on.
It been like that ever since 8:00. I don't know what they doing, but haven't been home all day because I went to the gym because they closed Monday, so I was like, let me just go to the gym today. So I haven't been in all day, but we saw that.
No, it's all good. They probably just moving in, man. You gotta give them grace.
They moving in because nobody was up there last week, so they just moving in. That's why I was telling LJ before we called you. I'm like, bruh.
No, I get it. It for a second there, it just sounded like
I told you
somebody was playing full court defense.
I don't know what they moving up there, but it gotta be heavy for yeah. But we saw that.
Oh, I know what that was.
No, I just think I don't know. And you know how I feel about not caring and stuff, so.
I feel you, but I just like it.
Dragon Ball does have this weird thing to it. Not much is actually canon on their end. They do that all the time. They even have the trading card universe they got. So.
Was you trying to get in the trading cards?
No, not the Dragon Ball.
Not the Dragon Ball. Oh, okay.
I didn't care for the Dragon Ball one.
I feel you.
No, but but that literally everything you just said is like. I don't know. I really do feel like just GT is. Yes, it's non-canon, but okay. So here's my thing about GT. I think GT is as Dragon Ball as you can get.
Right.
And what I mean by that is that it was nonstop just going. It was nonstop going. You're going here, fighting, fight. Stop for a little bit, exposition, fight. Stop here, exposition, power up, fight, power up. It was that. And for us who were, I guess we might have been 10 at the time, 10 or 11.
Around there.
Yeah. I mean, that's as much attention we can give it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we were fine with that. So I feel like people who watched it when they was younger like it because that's the epitome of Dragon Ball to me. When I think of Dragon Ball, I think of long ass power ups that takes 20 episodes to finish. Sorry, we was looking at the game.
Look at the football.
The power ups, the battles that can either last a second or 20 episodes, and the weird villains that you get from here and there. And GT had all of that. So that's why I'm like, I feel like GT is just, it's the epitome of Dragon Ball being Dragon Ball.
It literally, to me, it's literally Dragon Ball. Like, if somebody asks me what define Dragon Ball, I say go watch GT. to be honest with you, I like, bro, just watch GT. It literally, it will sum up everything you need to know.
You are not a true friend.
Oh, wow.
He said you're not a true friend.
God damn, Dad. You really hate GT.
There's only one thing you can tell them to watch that's worse, and we're not going to talk about it. But
What's the what?
I know he's like, no.
Talking about Dragon Ball?
No, he said he said there's only one anime that I can tell somebody to watch that's worse than GT.
Oh,
and
damn.
I know exactly what he's talking about. I know exactly what he's talking
I
about.
thought you meant keeping it into Dragon Ball.
Nah, I know exactly what he's talking about.
No, I was talking about Dragon Ball, but I said there's only one Dragon Ball thing. You try to tell them to watch this Dragon Ball, and this is what it is. That's worse. And we're not going to talk about that.
Oh, I thought you meant Attack on Titan.
See, not everything is about Attack on Titan.
I mean,
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
I mean, it's about to come up, so.
How's it about to? It came up because you.
No. I'm talking about the final episode is about to come up in like 2 months,
Really?
maybe. I think it come October, November, 1 of the months. It come.
Nobody cares.
hold on, LJ. What you said that they ain't gonna release it,
If they ever release it,
bruh. If they delay that until 2024, I will agree with y'all on everything. I will.
No, you won't.
I will. Because I'm ready at this point. I'm ready to see it.
Brenda, half the world's ready at this point.
You ain't lying though.
The whole universe is ready for this thing to end.
You right. I'm not
I
going to
thought you
lie.
could see the answer. We can stop talking about it.
I mean, we not gonna stop talking about it because it's like the greatest anime of all time. So we not gonna. We just can't talk. Yeah, we gonna talk about it until the Earth explode. Maybe, depending on what kind of anime come up.
The greatest anime that changes its ending, and that fans are mad about the ending, and putting it to multiple parts, struck a random movie out of nowhere. You know, they made great decisions.
I'm surprised they not trying to make it into a movie. Technically,
There was at one point, but I don't know what happened, and then they just
They
stopped
need
it. I mean, yeah, it really don't need to be a movie, to be honest. It really don't. Some of the animes out here don't even need to be a movie. To be real.
yeah. And one of those is AOT.
The other one is My Hero.
But yeah, if I was to rank the Dragon Ball, like the mainstream Dragon Balls, it goes. I would go Z for nostalgia reasons. Then I go Super. Then I go regular Dragon Ball, and then I would go GT.
I think the older crowd, like when GT came out,
20 something.
let's say early 2000s. So I'll say, cause me and LJ around that time were like between 5 8 years old around that time. I would say your type of crowd, Dad, the older crowd that was that was in like middle school, high school around the time anime came over here, while we was in elementary school and stuff like that. I think your crowd hates GT a little bit more than us. I think our crowd likes it, or our crowd like it a little bit more, and then we got some people who don't like it. When it came out?
96.
96?
Yep.
So I was right. We were like, oh no.
No, we was.
No.
I was
one. You were just being born.
No, I wasn't born.
So when it came on Cartoon, whenever it came on Cartoon Network,
That was early 2000s.
Early 2000s. But around the time we saw it, our generation, I'll say 75 like it, 25 hate it. Whereas with your generation, Dad, who caught it around the time it came out and who excuse me, who understands anime way more than we did. 'Cause like LJ said, we just at the time we just like it because Goku, Vegeta, flashing lights, fighting, explosive stuff. That's it. That's pretty much why our generation like it. Whereas with your generation, y'all wasn't into all that. Y'all was into the story. Y'all was into the plot. Y'all was into why the hell Goku was a little kid. At the time me and LJ watching, we didn't give a damn if Goku was a little kid. We just wanted to watch it. You know what I'm saying? So I think your generation, with how y'all had more knowledge of what anime was at the time, because like I said, when me and LJ watched it, or when our generation watched it, we was like, oh, it's cartoons.
And I remember that lineup. That lineup, this is how that lineup went on Toonami. That lineup went Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball,
Right.
GT,
Right.
and then Yu Yu Hakusho. I remember that lineup because I used to stay up because I said I gotta watch Yu Yu Hakusho.
Right.
So that's probably also why. Because you go Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball GT, you're still looking at Kid Goku.
Right.
So that's probably also why we was like, oh, we more than likely to us when we were watching it, we was like, oh, we probably was like, in my mind, I can see, I'm saying like, oh, it goes Dragon Ball GT, then Super Z.
Right.
Because GT comes before Z.
Yeah.
So
And like I said, also too, around the time we ain't know what the hell anime was.
no.
Like and dad them knew what the hell anime was. They were like, bro, that's anime. To us, we were like, bro, that's cartoons. Until later on when we find out, oh no, it's anime. But I think that's part of the reason why a lot of folks around that age don't like GT, because they knew what it was. Whereas when we was watching it, we were like, bro, I'm happy that we got something new. I don't care if it was Kid Goku. And when we saw Super Saiyan 4 and how they had the tails and how buff and menace Goku was, because I think at the time when he was finally making Shenron, he was like, my name ain't Goku, my name Kakarot, or something like that. I don't know. I could be reaching, but I think that's the reason why we like it more rather than why Dad hated it. Because Dad and them generation knew way more about anime stuff than we did. Because like I said, we were just happy to watch it, whereas Dad and them knew manga. They was reading the manga, and they knew the story. They knew what plot was. They knew what everything else with the anime. When they saw GT, they were like, bro, this ain't no Dragon Ball. What is this? Whereas with us, we were like, oh, Goku transformed into a monkey. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's part of the reason why Dad didn't like it, because he had a more understanding of what anime was at the time, to whereas with us, we thought GT was just another cartoon. But I like it though. After everything, all the research and stuff, because my first Dragon Ball game was the Budokai 3, and that's when Super Saiyan 4 and Omega Shenron and Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, made his huge debut in a video game. And when I got it for the PlayStation 2 and started playing it, I was like, oh, because you remember, you can't.
Can I be honest about something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I be honest about something?
Go ahead.
Your taste in anime don't do anything for me because
He
He just said, screw what you said. I don't like your taste of anime.
I mean, if I'm being honest, you ride or die for that one anime I'm not gonna talk about.
I mean, I ain't gonna say it. We just gonna let the end do the talking. But go ahead, Dad.
I'm just saying.
I feel you.
So, just take for whoever listening right now, take what you say with a grain of salt.
In other words, don't listen to this man. He don't know anime.
I know anime, but I don't. My knowledge of anime don't go as deep as y'all's. I'll say that, because I've been lacking lately, and I've been missing out on a lot. But pretty like I said, but pretty much, I think that's what it is. Because when I was how long ago this was? It was a couple years ago. When I was working at Comcast, about 3 years ago, I'll say. We was talking about Dragon Ball. Kurt, you remember Kurt?
Yep.
We was talking about Dragon Ball, and he around that age. I think he about 30, 32. And he said the same thing. He liked GT. And pretty much everybody around that age, 28, 27, 25-ish range, they like it too. They like, yeah, when I was growing up, I like it because they only say this, though. They say they only like it, or they liked it at the time because of Super Saiyan 4.
I think most people like it.
That's pretty much. They were like, because at the time, like I said, we didn't care about the story, we didn't care about the plot. When we saw Super Saiyan 4 Goku and how serious he was, that's when we were like, GT is amazing. That ain't no I'm pretty sure 7 out of 10 people around our age, that was the main reason why they love GT. Was when Goku turned into Super Saiyan 4 and you saw how menacing he was with his buff body and monkey form and all that stuff, and how decent design was, bro. We didn't care about what kind of story. As long as he was just beating up somebody and had that 10 times Kamehameha, bro, we care less about the story. But whereas with Dad and them, they probably were like, all right, that's cool and all, but why the hell you doing this? This don't follow nothing Dragon Ball got going on.
That's pretty much it. Story was trash.
And that's what a lot of people his age said, though, for real. They were saying the story trash. And to be honest, I would like I said, to be honest with you, you do not ask me about GT's story because I did not pay attention to it.
But when you think about it, and I'm leaving out Super. And
right.
The reason I'm leaving out Super is because they knew they had to do an actual story. There's so many plot holes in Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
That's what any anime though.
Oh, but Dad, come on now. You know there's plot holes and then there are plot holes. Dragon Ball Z got plot holes.
There's plot holes in Yu Yu Hakusho.
There surely is. Don't get me wrong. I understand that. But when I think, if somebody asks me what anime has the biggest plot holes, my first thought is no.
Yes.
No. Now if you talking about filler, yes.
No, I'll say Naruto with filler.
No.
No, Bleach.
Bleach had more filler than Naruto?
Way more filler.
Oh, okay.
It's ridiculous. They literally almost, is it 2 arcs? Yeah, there's 2 arcs just full filler.
In Bleach?
Yeah.
Damn.
And then the bad part about the Bleach filler, see, you gonna get me going on this rant because I love Bleach, but I hated this part.
Go ahead.
I hate this part about Bleach.
Right.
It's like literally one of the fillers is literally in the middle of one of the important arcs. And it's just like it just makes absolutely.
They
no
basically
sense.
pulled a Boruto, because Boruto did something similar to that.
And then not only is like
No, wait, Dad. Did you hear what he said?
Bro, do you?
No. Did you hear what he said, Dad?
No, I did not.
He said Bleach pulled a Boruto.
No, I said Boruto did something.
No.
I said
you
Bleach.
Said,
Boruto.
You said Boruto pulled a Bleach. You said Bleach pulled a Boruto.
I mean Boruto pulled a Bleach.
No. But what you said originally.
I know, but I'm watching.
No, don't blame it on the football game.
I'm blaming it on the
football game.
But let me say it again. Boruto pulled a Bleach because if you look at their filler, they was doing what they was doing, even though they had like pretty much damn near the whole anime of Boruto was filler. They had the manga content, getting to the climax of a fight, and they will literally stop right there and have 50, 60, 70 filler episodes. Then jump back into that fight maybe damn near a year after they showed it. But my fault. I just want to throw that in there.
He said Bleach pulled a Boruto.
I'm blaming it on our Auburn game because I was looking at the Auburn game. I was.
I'm not. I'm not letting you go with that.
But y'all go ahead. But y'all go back to y'all Bleach debate.
No, it's just that Bleach. If I, not the only thing, Bleach has problems, but the biggest problems I had with Bleach is that it's the king of filler and just how they put filler and where they put filler and why they did filler.
Right.
They do whole side stories in Bleach,
Right.
like just out of nowhere. When they're supposed to be fighting the main villain, all of a sudden we gotta do a whole side story.
On the Zanpakuto. Really, and it's not really needed. I didn't need to know about the Zanpakuto like that.
Yeah.
The only Zanpakuto I need to know about is Ichigo's, and that's it. And the only reason we need to know about that one is because technically it's because he has Quincy powers, and that's the reason why he is. But that's besides the point.
I ain't gonna lie though, Bleach do start off slow. Cause I stopped. I don't want to get too long into it, but
Most slower than most shonen anime.
Yeah. Cause I started this season 1. I would pick it back up. Like I said, I don't want to get too deep into it, but I would have picked back up. But watching season 1, it started off so damn slow. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It started so slow.
I mean, I feel like Dad said, I don't think it started off slower than any other shonen anime.
Yeah.
I mean, like I told people about Black Clover. It was like I told everybody about Black Clover. It starts off slow, and you gonna hate Asta for the first 10 chapters. Or
they had to change him because bro was literally yelling for no reason.
He was,
and I was about to
after those 10 chapters.
You're right. Cause I was about to drop it. I was like, bro, when he gonna stop yelling? Cause he literally just come.
That's the first 3 episodes.
Cause he literally just come in. I think it was. Cause I think when he got stepped into the Red Bulls, he kind of stopped. I don't know. But I was literally about to drop it because I was like, bro, why the hell this man is hollering when you just had to say hey? But I almost gave up on him, but I'm glad I didn't though.
But anyway, GT's fine. Don't listen to Dad. Dad just all in his ways. It's okay.
Okay, OJ. No, I got you, OJ.
It's fine.
You gonna throw me under the bus right now?
I'm not throwing you under the bus.
Hell, y'all throw me on the bus damn near every time.
That's because you like AOT. This is not a conversation.
I'm just saying, it's about time one of y'all throw each other under the bus.
Anyway, I'm not throwing you under the bus. I'm just saying that your GT take is wrong because you're on the older side. That's all.
So it's not wrong.
I mean, if you look at it like this, we technically both right. But Dad is right on that. Dad is more right than us, but we not wrong either. Dad is more right. Yeah, looking back at GT, because I did watch it, Dad is completely right. Because it's like, bro, what the hell is this? Like, this Dragon Ball, it's like Dragon Ball did a 180 when they brought GT. Now, granted, GT is non-canon, so of course it's going to be completely different than Dragon Ball. But when me and LJ were watching, like I said, we was in elementary school when we saw it back in the early 2000s. We wasn't.
Y'all couldn't even talk. Okay, let's be honest. Y'all couldn't even talk. When it came out Tsunami, y'all was barely reading or writing, so y'all didn't care about no story.
No, we was. Oh, well, I was say we was in elementary school. I was say we were reading right. We ain't that. I was say we ain't that.
We were that young.
Yeah, I was say we not that young. I'm 28. How old are you? 27?
Yeah, I'm 1 year younger.
Yeah, I was like, so yeah, we ain't that young. but what you say you was right though. When we were watching TT, we wasn't caring about the plot. We wasn't caring about the story. When we saw Super Saiyan 4, when we saw Goku transform into Super Saiyan 4, we were like, oh, a new transformation. It caught my eye. It caught my attention. And then on top of that, before you say anything, OJ, let me say this before you talk. And on top of that, when we got a new fusion with Gogeta and he transformed into Super Saiyan 4, that was the icing on the cake. Like I said, our age group between 25, you could probably throw in 30. We didn't care about no story. We didn't care about no plot when GT came on Tsunami. The only thing we cared about was seeing Goku transform to Super Saiyan 4 and beating up people. Go ahead, LJ.
Nobody watches Dragon Ball for the plot. You watched it for the action. That's all I gotta say.
Okay. We'll have to agree to disagree on this one.
Like that, his generation, We're watching it for the story and the plot and the action.
Nobody watches Dragon Ball for the plot. You watch it for the
No,
action.
see, we wanted the plot to make sense. That was.
See, and that's why a lot of your generation didn't like it because it didn't make sense. Because, like I said, when I watched it,
See, here's the thing. LJ is a little right because anime was so scarce for us growing up, and the fact we get teased for watching cartoons at a grown ass age, you know, like it just had to make sense a little bit for us to gravitate towards it.
you're right.
It didn't have to be Death Note level of type of storytelling, but like.
Yeah, definitely had an amazing story.
But like it just needed to make a little bit of sense.
And see, with us, we didn't give a damn. We didn't give a damn. We were like, especially me, I was like, bro, I'm ready to see Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
Nobody watches Dragon Ball for the story. You watch it for the action, and that's it.
But like I said though, Dad is right. Because and you was right too. Nobody Dragon. Yeah, you was right too. But Dad do have a point. If we go back and watch GT from start to finish, we will both be like, yeah, we can see why y'all hate it. But since we love it so much, we gonna be like, it's still not garbage. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and I can see why your generation didn't like it. Is because when y'all came up, y'all had a way more better understanding on on anime than we did. Cause y'all was saying anime, whereas with me and LJ watched it on Tsunami, we thought it was just cartoons. And like I said, we didn't care about no plot, we didn't care about no story, we didn't care about we wasn't comparing it to Dragon Ball Z. We were just waiting to see Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and Omega Shenron going head to head, and that's it. I think that's why the community is kind of divided. It's because on one hand you had people who was way ahead of us, understand anime, understand what GT was, understand story, plot armor, all that stuff. And then you got the other community where with me and LJ, when GT came out at the time, we didn't know what the hell was plot. We didn't know what the hell was plot armor was. We didn't give a damn about the story. And we didn't give a damn about it connecting back to Dragon Ball Z. We were just ready to see, like you said, like LJ said, we were ready to see some good fights, some action, and that's it. And that's what GT did. They deliver on some fights. Yeah, what you about to say as you creep the mic up to your mouth?
Nobody watches Dragon Ball for the story. You watch it for the action.
I mean, you got a point, but Dad's still kind of right though.
I think my point invalidates any other argument.
You know, it is what it is at that point.
Right.
But that's how I see it though. Is because Dad knew what it was way more than us. We were just brain dead when it came on. We were like, I just want to see Goku punch somebody.
Dragon Ball is you know how we said there's brain dead games? Dragon Ball is the equivalent of that.
That's exactly what it is. It's just a brain dead anime.
It's just a brain.
I mean, don't get me wrong though. Dad is completely right. Even if it's a brain dead anime, you do want it to make sense. With GT, I say this though.
I'm there for the good time, not long time.
You completely right about that. But I'm about to say this though. GT is literally the same as Dragon Ball superhero thing they show on YouTube. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's that what if. It's like this what if scenario where they fuse Goku, Goten, and all this stuff. They got a Supreme Kai Goku versus Super Saiyan 4 Goku. They got Ultra Instant Goku versus Super Saiyan Blue. You know, that type of stuff.
No, okay.
So it's pretty much you know how Marvel had what if.
Yeah, I know.
I
get what you saying.
That's pretty much, if I spit on it, my bad. That's pretty much what that is. Is what if Goku went to train with Supreme Kai He's Supreme. He's an angel in there. They got like 4 different Gokus where you can travel from different universes and stuff like that. That pretty much what GT is into the Goku. I say Goku into the Dragon Ball universe.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see where Dad coming from because that don't make no damn sense if you go on YouTube and watch it. It really don't make no sense because they got another. I think his name Grola or something like that. It's like this super buff, crazy Saiyan now. Like I said, it's all over the place.
Broly?
No, it's not Broly. It start with a G. I could be saying his name.
You said Broly?
I said Broly.
You said Broly.
Well, y'all know me. I be saying.
That's why you said Broly. I was thinking.
You know me.
And
I be saying.
like, who starts with a G?
I be saying blue. It's a whole new character though. I be saying blue, and my mouth say green. No, it's not granola. I don't know. All I know is y'all gotta watch it. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube.
But if it's Broly, it's just a combination with Broly.
It's a completely. Like I said, it's.
Okay.
Like I said, with this, it's on YouTube. It's a YouTube series, but it's made by
who made? Fake. It's not even canon. Okay.
No, yeah. Oh, no, yeah. It's completely fake. It's completely fake. Who made? No, hold on. I'm just let me cook, cause I'm getting to a point. Who made Dragon Ball? Who made Dragon Ball?
I don't know. I can't figure his name.
Whoever made Dragon Ball, they make it as anime that's on YouTube. Pretty much what the anime on YouTube is, it's a game only in Japan. It's like this what if scenario. Like back in the day how.
That's the card when I was talking. Okay,
That's hold on. Let me. I'm getting there, Dad. Hold on. I'm getting there. Y'all let me get there. I know what I'm talking about. Let me get there.
I was talking about this earlier.
Let me get there. Yeah, it's exactly what you're talking about. GT is exactly like that, but to us, we didn't care. That's what I'm saying. It is somewhat to an extent because, like you said, GT is all over the place. That anime or that whatever you want to call it is all over the damn place.
You and Attack on Titan deserve each other.
At the end of the day, GT is not bad of an anime, and I was making a valid point.
I don't know where you was going with it.
I was going with
I don't defend you a lot of times. I'm going to try.
Okay. I was making a point.
You already know I always check that because of the last couple of times. I tried to defend you.
I was say you touch it. I don't never touch it.
I tried to defend you, but
all I'm saying is this
really
though.
can't defend you this time.
All I'm saying is though, if y'all go look up that YouTube is Dragon Ball Superhero, something like that. It's a video game only in Japan. They put Super Saiyan 4 Goku against Ultra Instant Goku, and the point I'm trying, and they got like a whole bunch of new characters as well. And what I'm trying to say is, I was trying to say what Dad was saying, how GT was all over the place. That's pretty much how it is with that anime. It's all over the damn place. Where a lot of people would like it because they were like, brother, like Dad said, I don't got shit to do with what we talking about. Whereas with us and little kids watching, they like, oh, Super Saiyan 4 Goku versus Ultra. They don't care. They just want to see them two fight. Whereas with us, when we watch GT, we didn't give a damn if it was all over the place. We just want to see Goku fight or Super Saiyan 4 Goku fight.
Like you repeated this point like 7 times already.
I did, but I was just trying to make a valid point before my brain fried.
That happened a long time ago.
I was trying to make a point. I was going somewhere and then took a whole detour, and then it just went off to the sunset.
You need to take it out back like they did last year.
Ain't no coming back.
You need to take it out back and shoot it like they did last year.
Who?
I think it was Old Yeller.
Oh, was it? Oh, I thought it was Lassie.
Yeah,
one of the dogs, it's a golden retriever. Just shoot it.
Oh, wow, no.
Because your thought was just out of nowhere.
All I'm saying is
it had rabies. Oh, you're right. It is Old Yeller. Oh, they got rabies.
Ew?
Old Yeller.
I said ew.
Ew?
Ew.
Why?
Do you want to have rabies?
Your ideal had rabies.
I'm just saying. I just say, but either way, before we get sidetracked on that, GT is not a bad anime for what is worth. It's not a bad anime. Do you agree with that?
I agree with that.
Okay.
We on the same side, which is not helping the argument.
No, I'm just saying.
But
I just want to, because of that, I just want to make sure that we still on the same side. I just want to make sure that we still on the same
I
side.
might need to be on my own side.
Further away from the other side, but okay, cool.
At this point, I was just watching Burger King. that burger looked good, but but that I understand where you're coming from. Going back and watching TT, it was all.
Can I go on a mini rant about something else real quick? A totally different subject. I need to go on a mini rant right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I'm getting irritated. This is why the Pac-12 is done, okay? The Pac-12 network is only on one internet streaming thing, which is like Fubo or Fobo or whatever it is. And that's the only way you can watch the games. All the major networks don't have the Pac-12 network. That's why everybody's leaving. I cannot watch USC right now as I illegally do it, okay? USC, the top team in the country, number 6 in the country, I cannot watch.
Hold on, they got their own. Hold on, Pac-12 got their own network station now. Or no,
every
but the
network
media rights
team.
is so stupid. Now, that's why I'm done. This is why USC is leaving, because they don't get the exposure.
But that's why every team is leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah, every team's gone. There's 2 teams left.
Damn.
Trying to preserve the Pac-12. Get the F out of here.
That's why we in the SEC. We don't gotta worry about that.
SEC.
We don't gotta worry about that over here. We in the SEC, the home of the football. We don't gotta worry about that.
Okay.
We got billionaires over here. We don't gotta worry about what y'all got going on.
Well, I mean, that California, they got trillionaires.
Yeah, you got a point. But when it comes to football, they don't got nothing.
You looking at me, but you should be.
No.
Okay.
I was trying to see. I was trying to poke that, but I don't think he fall for it.
No.
I was trying to poke that, but yeah, man, we understand where you're coming from, Dad. But what you go ahead.
Here's the thing, Rainbow. You can't hurt me anymore. You can't hurt me anymore. Ever since I found out you didn't know the difference between a Mormon and a Catholic and a Jehovah's Witness, you didn't know the difference between any of those. You can't hurt me anymore.
But guess what though? He don't. I don't see him no more. So I did something right.
Just end this before I say something. End this episode. End this episode. End this episode before I say something.
Oh.
All right.
Oh man.
Get up and end this episode.
Dad, what you got to say, Dad? Cause I don't want to hold you up on your Saturday. Cause I know you love your football. So what you got to say?
I got 2 fancy drafts. I got one draft today, 2 tomorrow, and I had 2 yesterday.
How many leagues are you in, Dad?
Trust me, Dad didn't a lot. On top of that, he do Madden as well.
Currently 5, and I just found out today that California no longer does online gambling, which hurt my soul right now.
Now they been did that. They were talking about that earlier this year.
I know, but like it didn't affect me till today. Okay?
Excuse me.
Yeah, you don't care about it until it affects you.
Goddamn. They would wait until around the time where everybody bet starts.
Because I was gonna play some bets today. I was like, I'm gonna make some bets real quick. Do all this. And I was like, nah.
I mean, technically,
I could go to Yuma if I wanted to play some bets, but I'm not driving 60 miles to play some bets.
that's what I'm about to say. I was like, you can do that, but
I look like a day crackhead if I did that, but you know.
I'm about to say if you want to do that, because that's what some folks down here do. They go betting somewhere else because we can't bet down here either. So what you got? I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, I feel your pain.
But yeah, and shout out to everybody who's watching, and also want to shout out the Mormon community. I see you. I know.
Dad, no, you don't. No, you
I want to
don't.
give a shout out to my Mormon community.
He want to get shout out to the Mormon. You know what? I'm finna be petty too. Shout out to everybody in Louisiana that jumped Dad that day. Since you want to take it up.
Hey, I came out looking good in that one though.
You did though. You did, cause I was defending you too. Cause I'm like he Dad got every right to be mad at y'all because it was macaroni, right?
Macaroni and they say something about macaroni and cheese, but with spaghetti noodles.
Right. I was like, bro, y'all can cook anything else, but y'all want to do that? I was like, there's no way. No. Pasta salad, yeah. Macaroni cheese, no. You use wherever you use. I think they call mac. I don't know what they call. Just no spaghetti. No, I said spaghetti. No spaghetti noodles for macaroni and cheese. I promise you, if I pull up to somebody's function and they literally bake macaroni and cheese with spaghetti noodles, I'm taking the plate, throwing it on the ground, stomping it, spit on it, and burning it so nobody will eat it.
I've had baked spaghetti, not baked spaghetti.
That's
macaroni chicken spaghetti.
Now that's different, cause you could say, yeah, I was say you could twist that to be like, cause my mama she cooked that,
Right.
she cooked that, but she don't call it mac and cheese though. You could twist
So
that.
y'all just have a problem with it being called mac
Just
and cheese.
straight up mac is straight. If it's just straight up noodles and cheese,
You call it cheesy noodles.
no.
So you struggling on a budget. I'm not defending nobody here. I'm just saying, if you struggling on a budget, all you can afford is spaghetti noodles.
You might as well get ramen at that point, cause you spending more money.
No, but why call it mac and cheese when it's not mac and cheese?
Exactly.
It's like call it apple and orange.
Just call it what you. It's like just call it what you. My fault for you. Just call it what you call it. Just say cheese spaghetti, cause they got cheese spaghetti where it's just spaghetti with cheese instead of just don't bake
But
it.
to make it spaghetti, you have to have meat sauce.
All I'm saying is Dad was completely right in that situation, and if somebody will bake that and call it mac and cheese, and I go into it and it's noodles, not the macaroni noodles, and it's spaghetti noodles, I'm literally throwing that plate on the ground and burning it, and so nobody will eat it. That's my point. And then
The cheese doesn't even stick to the noodles.
it don't even stick to the noodles. And like you said, if they bought on a budget, you might well get ramen noodles. That's literally 79 cents.
And I have no problem with them making it. I just have a problem with them calling it. That's the only problem I have. So,
Yeah, you right. But Dad, go ahead and tell these beautiful folks, man. Oh, before you say anything, roll to 5K. Last time I checked, I think we like at 40 followers, something like that. I gotta look and see. But
45, 35.
that what Dad said. So roll to 5K. Appreciate y'all for sticking tuned with us, and hopefully y'all enjoy the ride. But go ahead, Dad.
Anyways, appreciate y'all showing up. And Dragon Ball G only needed a little story to make it interesting. That's all I needed. You all needed for it to make sense a little bit. That's all.
What you gotta say?
You only watch Dragon Ball for the fights. Nobody watches for the story. Have a good night.
I kind of agree with LJ, cause let's be honest with you, or let's be honest in general. Dad, when you tune into Dragon Ball, are you really tuning in for the story?
For Dragon Ball?
For Dragon Ball, yeah.
No, but it has to be part of it though.
Okay, I could deal with that. I could do that. But my thing is this though.
I was gonna make another.
Now go ahead.
No. Go ahead, Randall.
No, go ahead, Dad. Go ahead and say what you gotta say.
Nah. I know my limits.
What you about to say? It's gonna be bad or good?
Obviously, it's going to be bad.
I mean, like I'm talking about like council bad or just bad where we
I'm
going.
just saying, like, you don't watch certain videos for the plot either, so it's like,
Oh yeah.
compared to that though.
I know what you're talking about. I could go on about that, but that could be that's another video. Matter of fact, yes it is, because when that anime last episode aired, we gonna talk about that, and I'm gonna bring this back up.
We're gonna watch it together, and we're just gonna.
I could have sworn you said that, and then when I brought it back up, both you and LJ said y'all ain't gonna do that no more.
No, we didn't.
No, I didn't say that.
Not one of us said that.
Okay.
We both said
okay, we gonna watch it.
Said we gonna watch it. No. I remember that conversation. We said we watched the final episode, right? You said we needed to watch the whole season, and we said hell no. That's what it was.
We said we gave you the last 2 episodes.
Yes.
That's what we gave you.
Oh, I didn't mean if I said the whole season, I didn't mean to say the whole season.
that was the one. That was what it was. We said we watched the final season. You was like, no, y'all wouldn't understand what was going on. Y'all gotta see the whole final season. And we said no.
Oh, well now y'all gotta watch that. Okay, so they got videos explaining all that.
I'm about to say I know how it is. I read the end.
I mean, we all know how it ends. Well, we both know how it ends. But all I'm saying is it's not gonna be bad as what you think it's gonna be. But we'll see whenever they come out. We'll see what we'll see what the community say about it. Oh my god! But what I was about to say?
You're supposed to end it.
I was about to end it, but I forgot what I was trying to say to end it. But yeah, GT to me and LJ is not bad. Dad got a point. If you go watch it, it is all over the place. Unlike how typical Dragon Ball is. LJ is right. You don't watch. Well, to me, I don't watch it for the story. I literally just watch it just to see them fight and beat up each other. And Attack on Titan is a greater anime to ever exist. If y'all like this episode, be sure to subscribe to Dad. He was going crazy on TikTok. Hopefully y'all enjoy this video. Once again, my name is Randall. With me as always, my boy LJ, the OG Dad himself. And together we go by the name of the 2 for 1 Special Podcast. What you about to say, LJ? Go ahead and say it.
Nobody watches Dragon Ball for the story. You watch it for the fights.
If y'all enjoy this, make sure to follow us on YouTube. Make sure to follow us on TikTok. Road to 5K is real. Hopefully we hitting by the end of September. I think we is, though. But until then, man, we catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace out.